Good evening. I want to talk about autism. Somebody asked me about this. I think I know something about it. I'm not sure about these things, of course, but this is what I think, what I have observed. Now, it comes from my own experience. Long time ago, I experienced an abortion. And, I had my mother ready. I picked the mother and the father. She got pregnant. I was very happy about it. And then they decided to have an abortion. My mother, she didn't want the abortion, but my father did. And it had to do with money, see. Now, I already established that contact with the mother, and I was trying to talk her into saving the baby. And I couldn't do it. And it was a terrible experience, one of the worst I ever remembered. See, because I really wanted that life to start right there. And, I saw the whole thing, I experienced the whole thing. And there was this doctor type, and there was nothing I could do. It was awful. Now, but that event, that experience taught me something about that connection between the spirit and the new life. And for me, at least, it's been like this most of the times. I established that contact with the mother, and that mother spirit, my contact with my mother, becomes very strong from early on. Long before the child is born. And sometimes you hear mothers, they say, I shouldn't drink. They are pregnant and they say, I shouldn't drink, and they feel guilty about it. Or I shouldn't smoke, I should take care of myself better. They feel guilty about it. I always think that there's a spirit there too, who is talking to her, see, and telling her, well, you shouldn't drink, mother. Why are you drinking? So I think this is quite common. I don't know, but I think it is, that this contact between the spirit and the mother is strong from early on. And it's a happy occasion, of course, when you start a new life and you have your parents and you have this new body and it's going to come, right? It's an important event for a spirit, looking forward to this, very happy about it, usually, I would say. And, he says, I'm going to be a good child, I'm going to be the best child, And then something happens, with the needles. And this is what I believe. It's the needles, actually, doing it, creating this autism that you see in so many children today. Because as you start a new life, and then they inject stuff in the body, some spirits, they just pull out immediately because of this. If it's a high quality spirit, he will see what is happening. And the body becomes hard to manage, see? And of course the spirit will notice this, and he will just leave, just like that. He'll say, no, this is not going to work. I can't create a good life with this condition. This body, this small baby body is poisoned, it's ruined. And I can't do anything with this, see. So he just leaves. And of course often the baby dies right there. Or already in the womb it will die. If the body if the spirit isn't happy with it, see. He will just leave and the body will die. You have a miscarriage or an early death with children. You know, but sometimes they hang on to it, I suppose. Or there is a new spirit coming in, taking over. And this may be a low quality spirit. Right? And then they have a low quality body. And of course you get what you asked for, you know, low quality. And you get things like autism. Well, this is my theory. This is what I think is happening. Oh, it's just awful what they are doing to these small babies. And of course I'm concerned about this. I'm looking to start a new life eventually. And of course I don't want parents who are injecting a lot of stuff in their babies. I don't want this. I will pick parents who will refuse this altogether. And of course I'm looking for places where they are not so happy to inject poison into babies. See? Well, it's different. I know the United States, they are totally insane with this stuff. So I will probably not go to the United States, but I know there are parents who will refuse, of course. So we'll see what I will do. So that's my idea about autism. Right. Be good.